Hello everybody, hope you're having a great day. Just got off work and moved our chickens to their new home. We've been working on something for the past few days. It has been exceptionally hot here in West Tennessee, and we've been working on this at night. I'm sorry I didn't record it because it was just too hot. But we've got our grow out tractor here for our chicks that are ready to come out and be on grass. And so I'm going to give you a close-up look at that, and then we're going to get the chickens moved out of my shop and into their new home. My shop is a huge, hot, stinky mess. It's a mess because we've been working on this in the afternoons until dark, and it's stinky because those chickens are still in there. So we're just going to make it a hot mess today, and we're going to get those chickens out of there. But let me show you this pen. All right, so this is our grow out pen. This is a 4 by 8 foot grow out pen, and you see it's basically just a big rectangle. What I did was fairly cheaply built. These boards are just 2x4s that have been ripped in half, so basically making 2 for 1. So very inexpensive. If you'll notice the plastic here, if that looks familiar to you, if you saw our last video on our DIY hay feeder, you'll notice that is the remnants of that plastic totes. And we basically just took that plastic, wrapped it around to give them a kind of a place to get out of the sun and out of the weather. And that comes all the way around to this side. The wire is all 1/2 inch hardware cloth. This is the best. This is the best. This will keep pretty much everything out, and it's fairly sturdy. And then of course we have back here we have some cedar fence pickets that are making our roof, and we've got about a 6-inch overhang on each side and about 4 inches off the back. This is simply what's called rolled roofing, and it's basically just a roofing material, shingle material that comes in a roll. So we have this back here is the part that will keep them kind of out of the weather. Also, we added another piece here. This is a piece of plywood with some more rolled roofing. Now, if you're asking yourself why in the world we did it like that, I'm gonna tell you, because I screwed up. When I was doing the math to see how much wire we would need for this cage, figured up 24 feet for the sides, and then I figured 10 feet, or excuse me, then I figured 8 feet for the top, and that's 8 foot by 24. So I thought, well, I'll get a 25-foot roll, and then I'll get a 10-foot roll, and worked out to be that was the cheapest. Worked out to be the cheapest price. So started with the sides. Size went well. 20 used 24 foot for the sides. When it came to the top, I realized what I had done. I had not taken into account that it is 48 inches wide on the top and not 24. So that was a problem. So I was short, and so needing to get this done, I went ahead and just put a piece of plywood over part of the top. Now, let me get back to this, show you something. So this whole section here, this 6 foot section, lifts up. All right, so this whole section lifts up for easy access. We have a little roosting bar, and that is not level. I'm just noticing that. So that was a night shift guy that did that, wasn't me. But anyway, so plenty of room for them to roost while they're young. They will not be in this but for a short time. When they are fully grown, they will be in a coop at night, and then they will be free roaming during the day. But very simple design, and just using materials that we had on hand, except for the wire and the 2x4s. Very inexpensive. You can build one of these with the expensive wire. You could build one. This is about $75, and you could probably do it for less. And that is not including the rolled roofing. I had that on hand. That totally just is something that I had, so I used it. And just the plastic, you could use anything. If you don't have something material like that, you could use a tarp if need be, or you could just use more. My original plan was to use more fence pickets for the sides, but I had this plastic tote, and I thought it'd be a good opportunity to get it used. So we're going to get these chickens set up in their new home, and I'm going to put you in a stand, and we'll do it together. So I'm going to go ahead and get this large feeder and water going. I just realized this is probably not the best place to start them off. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Before I start putting things in there, I'm going to get this thing situated where we kind of want it to be. All right, let's try this again. Let's fill this feeder up. All right, there's only one thing left to do. Let's get the girls in here. Well, so much for not getting my work clothes dirty. Pretty birds though. This is that Plymouth Blue Rock. Pretty birds. This is the Isa Browns. Nice brown egg layers. Good looking chickens. These are the chicks that we hatched from eggs. They're, I believe, Black Morans is the part of them. They got some other breeds in there, not sure which ones, but very pretty birds. They're the youngest of all of them, but you can see they got their feathers. They're ready to move on. You know, one thing is for sure, they've got a lot more room in here, and a lot of room to roam around. That is for sure. Like I said before, these will not stay in here. When these are fully grown, they will come out, and they will be free roaming, somewhat free roaming within a fence, and they'll have a coop they'll be put up in at night. But looks like they're having a good time. Like they're having a great time. Come in a little closer. Let me show you a couple things. If you do decide to build one of these, let me give you a couple of tips. If you're going to build it like this, you really need to brace it. And you can see I've got corner braces in each of the corners, top and bottom. Here, 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 and here. That'll really help brace it up, because with this wood, with these 2x4s that are ripped in half, you don't have a lot of room to fit a lot of screws, and so braces will help quite a bit. Of course, I'd recommend uprights, spacing them. We have one in the back and then one on each side. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to have another one here, but very inexpensive to build. This is a lot of room for them. Big upgrade. Big upgrade. You see, they're having a blast. They're having a blast. They've got room to fly around. They've got a perch back there that is not level. Night shift guy did the perch. Wasn't me. That is, I can't believe how unlevel that is. I didn't notice it until I just opened it up and noticed it. It was like, that is not level. Chickens won't mind. As you can see, they're already kind of pecking around the grass a little bit. Figuring out their new home. We're going to shut it down and give them some privacy. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope this gives you a little bit of inspiration to find ways that you can You can do these things on not a lot of land. This doesn't take a lot of land. You can do this in a backyard very easily. You can easily replace these are going to be egg-laying chickens, except for the roosters that are in here. But you can easily do this with broilers and have meat chickens. You can easily, have 10 or 15 or so broilers in here and raise those up. You can do a lot, guys. Don't let your lack of space keep you from raising your own meat, raising your own eggs. You can do it on a small property. We do it on less than 3 acres. You can do it. It can be done in a backyard. It can be done in a corner lot. Thank you so much, guys. If we deserved it, give us a like. And if you like what you see, subscribe to our channel. It's absolutely free. Until next time, y'all are awesome.